this lesson on writing skills is sentence variety. We will begin with the importance of sentence variety, types of sentences, then we'll move on to the strategies for creating sentence variety. Finally, we will have some practices and quizzes to check our learning. First, let's look at why sentence variety is important to learn. There are three major reasons to create sentence variety: to give writing life and rhythm, to reduce repetition and add emphasis, and to make our writing look more professional. Let's move on to the different types of sentences. The first is the simple sentence. A simple sentence means that a sentence with one independent clause and no dependent clauses. Anna left her cell phone on the table is a simple sentence. The second sentence type is compound sentence. A compound sentence is a sentence with several independent clauses but no dependent clauses. In both examples, there are two independent clauses. The two examples here are the two independent clauses joined by a semicolon or a comma with the connector and. A complex sentence is a more complicated sentence. It is a sentence with one independent clause and at least one dependent clause. In the example here, the clause Anna's cell phone was stolen is an independent clause, and a dependent clause because she left it on the table follows. We can also rearrange the independent clause and the dependent clause. So the sentence is changed into because Anna left her cell phone on the table, it was stolen. A compound complex sentence is a sentence with several independent clauses and at least one dependent clause. The example here has two independent clauses with one dependent clause. Anna's cell phone was stolen and she was very angry are the independent clauses. Because she left it on the table is the dependent clause to explain the reason. So it is a compound complex sentence. And next, what are some strategies for writing sentence variety? Here are some strategies for variation. We can vary the rhythm, the opening, and change sentence types. To create sentence variety in writing, we can first vary the rhythm by alternating short and long sentences, by changing the length of some of the sentences to 11 paragraphs and to allow for effective emphasis. We can also vary the sentence openings. If too many sentences start with the same word, especially the, it, this, or I, the paragraph can grow tedious for readers. So, changing opening words and phrases can be refreshing. We can also change sentence types, as we mentioned at the beginning of the lesson. Okay, let's check how much we've learned. How can we create sentence variety for this sentence? Think of using a different opening without changing the meaning of the sentences. First, we can start the sentence with an adverb, coincidentally. Secondly, we can start the sentence with a noun phrase, sitting next to. Let's identify these sentence types. The first sentence has only one independent clause, so it's a simple sentence. There is one independent clause and one dependent clause in the second sentence, so it's a complex sentence. The third sentence is a compound complex sentence because there are two independent clauses and one dependent clause. Okay, let's check how much we've learned. Okay, why is sentence variety in writing important? Yes, writing with a variety of sentences gives writing life and rhythm, reduces repetition, adds emphasis, and it makes the writing look more professional. Which of the following strategies is not for creating sentence variety? Can you find out the answer? Yes, the answer is D. The other three are all the strategies for creating sentence variety. Look at the sentence. Tim practiced playing the piano for months. He performed flawlessly on stage. The sentence variety can be created with a coordinating conjunction so in a compound sentence. Besides, a complex sentence beginning with dependent clause can create the sentence variety by using because. Let's review what we've learned. Sentence variety is important because we can give writings life and rhythm, reduce repetition and add emphasis, and make writings look more professional. We can create sentence variety by varying the rhythm, the opening, and sentence types. There are 4 different types of sentences which can help create sentence variety. Thanks for joining us. This online course is funded by the Ministry of Education.